we're back with a new season of the Tracks and Turns podcast.
Today we have our predictions for the 2026 season, where we're going to go through a couple of categories that we've come up with.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to predict in that category.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to award ourselves with points at the end of the year. And the person with the most points wins.
Yeah.
So we haven't really watched anything before, or we know we have heard some news about like about the car development and stuff like that, but we haven't watched the highlights of the first test.
Yeah.
And we haven't obviously watched the second test yet, but we thought it would be way more interesting if we did our predictions before we knew anything.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
based on like vibes and like what we feel. And yeah, of course, I don't think that all of our predictions are things that we want to happen, but we are still gonna predict according to our own like principles.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But should we get started?
Yeah.
Our first category is team winner.
Yeah.
Would you like to start?
To be honest, I want to start with saying I don't know why I put this.
Yeah.
I just went for it.
Just vibes?
Yeah. Because why not? So yeah, I chose McLaren.
Okay.
Because I mean, their season was really good last season. So I think what could go
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting because I've also gone for Mercedes engine, but I've chosen the Mercedes team. So I think that the talk that has been going around has been largely about Mercedes because they seem to have the facilities and like resources to make a good car. And of course, I would very much like to see McLaren win again, but I think that Mercedes seem like the favorites.
Yeah, they're a solid team for sure.
And also, like, they have what McLaren don't, and that is that they have had the whole, like, development on their side in their facilities. So I think Mercedes, like, might have an edge on McLaren, but that also depends how McLaren can, like, create their car around the engine.
Definitely.
But I've put down Mercedes. So let's see at the end of the year what's going to happen with this.
It's really interesting.
We should move on to our driver winner. Should I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, I've really gone on the Mercedes train, so I've written down George Russell because I don't think that, like, as much as Kimi has shown, like, potential, I don't think that he can touch George if it comes to it.
Like, too early for him in his career right now. Also.
Yeah. But if it happens the way I think, that Mercedes are going to be really strong, then it makes sense to put down George Russell.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was a bit unsure about this because they could still win the constructors without having a driver winner.
Yeah.
But it also just seems like George Russell's time.
Yeah, he's good for sure. He's always like he just shows up from nowhere at every race.
He seems very consistent.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it's a good choice for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. What have you written?
This is like the first one. It's I don't know why I picked this. I'm really delusional. So for this one, I put Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
I believe this is his year. I mean, I believe it's a horse year in the Japanese calendar. Chinese calendar. It's a horse year, and I really believe in this from now on. And yeah, I just believe this is his year. He's also been pretty consistent, being on the podium. This is also me thinking with my heart. So.
Yeah, I feel like I don't trust Ferrari to do what, like, they also like Mercedes. They have like their own, like, they manufacture their own motors and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't trust Ferrari anymore because I don't know what they're doing most of the time, so I'm just confused.
Yeah.
But like, it could be like we don't know.
This could be his year.
Like, we don't know. But also at the same time, we don't know if maybe Lewis has taken a step up.
Yeah.
So if they had a competitive car, we don't know what's going to happen there. But yeah, good pick. Like, really. What's the next category? The next category is most improved.
Yeah.
And this we chose to like interpret this like maybe differently.
Yeah.
Like, what have you written for this?
This one, it was really hard to decide for sure. First I was going with Arvid Lindblad. Because he's a rookie. I mean, he will improve, I guess. But I don't know. He wasn't here last season, so it's pretty hard for me to predict that.
Yeah.
So I went with Alex Albon.
Oh.
I believe he's gonna have a good year also.
Yeah.
I mean, he was good last year, but I think he can improve more to this season.
Yeah, he had a couple of stinkers at the end of the year. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about like picking someone who's been in it for so long, I think. But at the same time, maybe he's not at his peak. I don't know.
Yeah, I was also thinking about Kimi, but at the same time, I believe he has improved a lot already. And I really don't know if he's going to improve anymore now.
That's interesting, because I was also thinking about putting down Kimi. But at the same time, he's still so young. And I feel like I don't know if he can fix that. Like, he's not been very consistent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the driver I've chosen is not very consistent either. Like, I've chosen Gabriel Bortoleto. Because, like, I think he had a couple good, like, qualifying sessions last year. And I think if he can, like, fix his race pace, he might, like, be able to challenge Hülkenberg, like, on a regular basis.
Yeah, so I believe he improved a lot last year as well.
I was thinking, I don't know, I just ended up in the rookie like track, and then I was like, well, I don't know about Isaac.
Because he's going to a new team. Will he do like Liam Lawson did, and then like fall, and then
like
go back
Oli
again?
had quite a good season, I think, if I'm thinking about it. So I chose Gabby because I think it's maybe a bit of a safe choice, because I will be able to argue this maybe at the end of the year. So
we will see.
Please, Gabby, please, for my sake. So that was the most improved category. Let's move on to what we think about driver swaps.
Yeah, what did you choose?
I've actually written no driver swaps. Oh. I went the opposite route of the last year, because I was like, no, I think we had a crazy year last year, so I hope that there will be no driver swaps.
Yeah.
What have you written down?
Yeah, I went with Alpine for obvious reasons. I mean, they've been doing really many driver swaps these last seasons, I believe.
So you think like maybe Aaron?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Maybe. Because Colapinto, he's a good driver, but also I don't think he will stay there for so long. Because maybe he has improved. I'm not sure about it. But yeah, he was my gut feeling telling me to write down Alpine.
Yeah, he might have to have like a strong season to keep his seat. But I'm not sure if they would want to like kick him in the middle of the season. But well, I mean,
they keep doing it in the middle of the season.
Maybe
beginning, but yeah.
But that was like, I don't know. It's not the same, because now Franco's had quite some time in the car, and like but at the same time it's new regulations, so
we're not sure.
We won't know until the end of the season, to be honest. And I've obviously just thought that like it was so crazy last year, so
you don't want any more driver swaps.
I don't want any more driver swaps, to be frankly like honest, because like I think it's kind of, it just upsets the like dynamic a bit, like
definitely.
And it's always so dramatized like in the media, and I don't know if I really like that, to be honest.
Yeah, you have a point.
What is our next category? Top 3 in the championship. Yeah. And here we've tried to predict them in order from maybe we can go from third place up to first place. Yeah. And then we're going to award ourselves at the end of the season if we get like the right driver in the right spot. Yeah. So say you have put like Isaac Hadjar in third place. If he gets in third place, you get points. But if he gets in second, you won't get any points.
Yeah, it's 1 point per driver.
Yeah. So the most you could get here is 3 points. Yeah. But I don't think any of us will get
definitely not.
This was definitely the hardest category. Like, I didn't know what to write. I think I rewrote it like 5 times. And I've gone I've gone bananas.
Yeah.
Like I've gone
No, me
total crazy delusion toward, like, I don't know what I've done. This is like this doesn't seem logical.
No.
Like in any way.
It won't happen. But I just
wanted to
see.
stir the pot.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to
see this happen, but I don't think it will. Fortunately.
So, okay, so what have you written down for your third place? Let's go let's do your third place and then do mine.
So this is, I don't know why I put him here, and I really believe he's gonna be higher up. But I put Mr. Piastri on third place.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I think will happen with him.
You've predicted my favorite driver.
Yeah.
Wait till you see what I've done. I put Charles Leclerc in third place.
Oh my god.
Okay, so well, explain. Why have you put Oscar Piastri in third place?
To be honest, I don't know. It's the same with all my choices. I just went for it because I hope it ends this way. Okay. No hate towards Oscar, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I kind of do believe that he's gonna be higher anyway, because he had a great season.
Like, I also think that, like Oscar's been, like, the way he's developing seems like everyone should watch out. Like,
yeah,
I think
definitely.
And also we don't know, like, what might happen in the season.
Maybe they are really bad.
But maybe we don't elaborate more than that. And when we go through our 3 picks, we can elaborate a bit more.
Why did you choose Charles Leclerc though?
Okay, so I just feel like, could we get some chaos, please? Like, if we say that, like, Ferrari all of a sudden have created a good car, which I don't know if I believe that, but, like, could we just, like, just for his sake, like, could he be in the fight? Like, I don't know. It would be very interesting to see. Like, yeah, I think that's why I put him there. But I'm going to elaborate more when we've gone through all of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So go to your second place.
This is also, I don't know how I put this here. I feel like he's gonna be higher up. I just went for it once again. I probably can't do predictions because I just go for it. But yeah, I put Mr. Lando Norris on second.
Okay.
Which is bad because then he would like go down from the first place. This doesn't sound good at all. But yeah, I just believe he's gonna end up there. I don't think he can win 2 seasons in a row. Sadly.
You don't think it's possible?
I don't know. Really.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna think I'm crazy when you hear my second place, because this is my delusion prediction. Yeah. I put Oscar Piastri in second place. Like, it doesn't make, like, I'm going to explain it later because it doesn't really make any sense, but I really hope for his sake that, but it would also be very sad for him to get so close to the win again.
Yeah, once again.
But, like, I could have put him in first place. I don't know why I didn't do that, but, like, at the same time, I think it seems more reasonable that he shouldn't get first place. Like, I think the McLaren aren't going to be that strong at the same time, so I don't know. But, yeah, that's why I put him in second place, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's move on to your first place. I see you laughing.
I don't really know where like Verstappen is in my rating here because he isn't in the top 3. So this is really interesting. He just disappeared. For my first, I obviously put Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
I believe it's his year, and as a Ferrari fan, of course I'm delusional. But yeah, I believe this is his year, and I'm gonna say it till I die. Literally. I just feel it, okay? I can't explain it, but I just feel it. I know it won't happen, but I just hope, you know.
Yeah. And, like, no shock here, my first place is George Russell. Because, like, if Mercedes are really good, like, if they have, like, a lot of, like, extra power, I think that, because we've heard that they're, like, trying to get through some sort of, like, hole in the regulations. Mm-hmm. They're trying to do something with their compression, like engine compression or something like that. But I also heard like Red Bull doing something along those lines, but I don't know. But like, let's say that Mercedes are really strong.
Yeah.
I think that George is gonna do the most, like make the most of it. Mm-hmm. But the interesting part about like my predictions then, where the heck is Lando?
Yeah, I'm like, to ask that.
Where is Lando? And where the heck is Max?
It's a good question.
Like, I don't know. I think I'm praying for chaos for some, like, weird reason. Because at the same time, I didn't put Kimi in the top 3.
But I don't believe.
But I don't think he's that consistent. So I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
He's a really good driver, but maybe not now.
But I think this would be an interesting fight to see. Like George, Oscar, and Charles. Like
they've all been in the top on the races.
I would really, really like to see that. But maybe that's also because Lando. Well, at the same time, Charles and George has been in the game for a long time as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think we've seen them. I think maybe Charles in, was it 2021 or something?
No, 2019.
I don't know, but
I don't really
know. He's been he's had his moments, but like I would really like him to see to see him consistently fighting at the top.
Yeah,
and also definitely. I would like to see Mercedes not sabotaging George, because sometimes I don't know what they're doing. I don't agree with the way they're going about the strategy and stuff, and I would really like Oscar redemption. So definitely. That's why I put these 3 in this order.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything about your predictions, your top 3?
Just like I said before, it's my gut feeling.
And you don't think the Mercedes are going to be in the top 3?
Honestly, I didn't think about them, but I believe maybe George is 4th. And Max is, I don't know. He's the
I don't know. I don't know where he is.
I don't know. I think Kimi's pushing him out. I don't know.
I think that might be our most controversial part. The fact that none of us have put Max in the top 3.
I honestly don't want to think about them.
I was seriously considering it though. I was sitting I was thinking about putting George, Max, and then Lando.
Yeah.
But then I was like, that would be so boring. That would be so boring to watch. I don't know. It's just, it just doesn't seem interesting to me.
But yeah, I just did this with my heart, and I don't feel so much for Max, so I left him out.
And maybe we don't know, because I think Red Bull, they are starting this new project with Ford, right? So maybe we don't know. Maybe Red Bull are going to be shit. Maybe the car is not going to be good.
Maybe Red Bull is the new Alpine. We never know.
We won't know that. And then maybe if the Mercedes engine is really strong, then maybe McLaren are going to be good.
Yeah.
And then say Ferrari's car is really good, then you would have McLaren, Ferrari, maybe Mercedes in the top 3. So we won't know, and that's what's exciting about these predictions, because we could be so dead wrong at the end of the year. So it's gonna be really interesting, because maybe we're gonna cringe when we listen back to this. We're going to cringe at the end of the year, and we're gonna be well, it's been Max domination tour, or Ferrari have been so strong, or we don't know.
Maybe we have Charles Leclerc as the champion.
Maybe Alpine are gonna be the new Ferrari or something. I don't know.
We never know.
We don't know. So that's what's gonna be the exciting part, I think.
Yeah, it's really interesting, to be honest.
And I'm so excited for this new season.
Yeah.
It's going to be so interesting. Okay, let's move on to next category, which is most poles.
Yeah.
What have you thought about this one?
This one I actually have a little argument about. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Charles Leclerc has been really good in the qualies. And he has himself said that he's better in the qualies than in the race, because he's better at the fast-paced and short sessions. So yeah, I believe he's gonna take the most poles.
Yeah, interesting. I've gone maybe a similar route. I could have put down George Russell, because he has his moments.
Yeah,
to be honest,
definitely.
And especially if Mercedes could give him a good car. But I just think that McLaren have been okay with at least setting up their car, and we've seen that they've been taking poles consistently. So if they could get anywhere close Mercedes in qualifying pace, I put down the master of last year, or in my opinion, the master of last year. I don't think that he had the most poles, but I put down Oscar Piastri, because I have to have a little bit fan delusion.
Of course.
But if he can get even better than he was last year, then I think that he could have a chance at doing this.
Yeah.
But it's still a long shot. But I really would like to see this happen.
It will be fun to see. Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is most wins. What have you put down here?
Lando Norris.
So you've not put down your championship winner?
No. I don't know. I just went for... I'm really delusional with Charles Leclerc being the championship winner. Yeah. But I also know that Lando Norris is a great driver, and he has, last season, he has I believe he has the most wins. He had the most wins. And maybe there was like equally with someone else, but yeah. So I really believe he's gonna take the most wins again.
Yeah, so you're praying for like a really mixed year.
Definitely.
Yeah. I've been boring. Would you like to guess who I put for most
George
wins?
Russell.
Yeah. I put down George Russell.
Yeah, he's good.
Wins.
He's always there.
But that also hinges on the fact that Mercedes have to be good. So I don't know. I guess all of my predictions almost hinge on like Mercedes being good.
You have to write like an email later. Please be good.
Please be good. Please for my predictions. But at the same time, I don't want that because I would like to see like Oscar Piastri world champion.
Yeah,
so I don't know why I've been doing this. But I really also hope for these regulations to create like a very mixed up season because I want to see some fighting. Like I want to see some mixed results. So maybe George like wins 5 races.
Yeah.
Maybe like most wins is 5 in this season because like it's different winners all the time.
Yeah.
Like I would very much like to see that. But like we can just hope, I guess.
That's how we can do. I
so
believe.
you've hoped for a very mixed season and I've been boring.
Yeah.
Let's move on to next category, which is most podiums.
Yeah, I was about to write 2 persons, but I'm not allowed, so yeah, I was really having a hard time deciding one person because I believe Mr. Charles Leclerc has been on the podiums. Like last year, he was on them a lot, I believe. But also we have Lando Norris who showed up at, I believe, like 9 out of 10 podiums. He was like there a lot, you know. So I put down Lando Norris.
I have to say that makes sense in a way, but also like I've thought about like from my point of view, say that George Russell wins 5 races.
Yeah.
Like I can just see him being on the podium more than that. And then winning the championship because he's so consistent.
So you put down George Russell.
George Russell. I've tried to like maybe if he doesn't even win, he will still get the most podiums. So like I'm trying to collect points wherever I can get it.
I don't know when you got a George Russell fan, but you
I don't know when
overnight.
Yeah, I don't know. But like at the same time, as I said, like he maybe if he doesn't win the championship and he doesn't get the most wins, he might still get the most podiums because as we saw last year, he was on the podium like very many times.
Yeah.
So I think that if they are good enough, like Mercedes, then I think he will be there. He's like Mr. Consistent. So please, George, if you hear this, please.
I believe he's listening right now.
Yeah, please, if you're listening, George, please do what you do best.
We want to have an interview with you, George. Come here.
Okay, so the last one is a kind of sad one category, and this is the most team DNFs.
Yeah.
What do we think here?
I believe it's no surprise that I put Alpine here.
Yeah.
Last season was hell for them, to be honest. Yeah, I just believe they will fuck it up again, sadly. But yeah. Also, I didn't think about this before, but also McLaren was a good pick, I believe. Because they also had a shitty season.
I was also thinking about like the fact that it could have been like RB.
Yeah.
Like I've thought about like or V-carb, whatever you want to call them. But because now they have Liam Lawson, which he's not known for not diving into a fight.
He's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, and then they have a rookie. But I just realized this now. What I've written down is not V-carb. Because in my Delulu mind, I was like, I need to stir the pot. Like, something's gonna happen. So I've written down Haas.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't even consider Alpine. I don't know where I was when I wrote these predictions.
Yeah.
But maybe we have like...
Did they even have an DNF last season?
Maybe... I think they did.
Yeah, maybe
so. Ocon, like, I think he had to break a couple races because of the car.
Maybe so, yeah.
So I think, like, maybe they have inconsistencies with the car or something, I don't know. Like, I just...
Is this something you're hoping for?
No, not really. But, like, I would like, we don't know what's gonna happen. It doesn't have to be crashes.
That's true.
But now I'm kind of...
Like, engine failure.
I'm kind of sad that I didn't predict V-carb because, like, it makes sense. It would make sense. I don't know
Yeah.
Could I change?
Also, they have a rookie this year, so I believe it's gonna stir up a bit.
But at the same time, you didn't go with B-Carb.
No,
so, like,
I don't know.
We have...
I just went on the like previous season.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah.
So, and if my prediction about Gabby being the most improved comes
then he's gonna be on the next season with us.
No, I was gonna say, then maybe at least, like, they don't have the most crashes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Gabby, please don't run into the wall, and please, Haas, your engine maybe has to fail a couple times.
Yeah.
More than Alpine, please. Thank you.
Just for you to get points.
And Lindblad and Lawson, please just keep out of fighting and walls.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
But I root for Lindblad because he's a Swede.
Half
Swede, yeah, half Swede. But yeah, still, my proud Swedish heart is proud.
But yeah, I think that was all. Do we have any like additional things that we want to comment on?
Not any categories.
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 Yeah. I think we maybe might do a bingo, right?
Yeah.
That we're going to post on our Instagram.
I think we will add some things on the bingo because there are more squares than we have predictions.
I think we're going to add these predictions and then we're going to add some more
additional ones, yeah. And then we're going to post it on our Instagram.
Which is?
Tracks and Turns.
At Tracks and Turns on Instagram.
Tracks and Turns. And on TikTok, I believe. We have the same name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll see you... Well, I think after the maybe testing.
Yeah, we'll see when we show up again.
Yeah, probably after testing or after the first race. But you'll see us then. Have a nice winter break and we'll see you next time.
Bye.